Hi everyone, this is Mora from Ruida Machinery and Equipment Company here in Don Goan City, where we specialize on printing equipment. This evening, we will be taking a look at the full servo automatic rotary screen printing machine. That is the 8-color, 18-station automatic rotary screen printing machine. And to begin with, we will start from the operating screen of this machine, which is the central control panel of this machine. Now, here is the on button, the power button right here. So we started. It is coming up, as you can see. The first part you see when you start up the machine is the language option. Which language do you want to use? Do you want to use the Chinese language or the English language or the Arabic, the Vietnamese language, the Spanish language, Russian, French, or Portuguese? So which language do you want to use? But for this time, we will be using the English language. So we'll click on the English language here and then enter. So this is the first page you see when you turn on the machine, but we are going to go into the home page button. So this is the home page here. Now here we have different specifications. We have the printing head on and off. We have the printing times. How many times do you want to print? One, do twice, or do 3 times? Then this is the mode of printing as well. You can have the changes here on this part. And then here we have the advanced setting. This is for the owner of the machine. Maybe you want to have your logos here, or you want to have additional settings. You can make all that here, including the password. So click cancel. This is detection. You see what's happening on the machine. And then this is for your speed control settings. This is the scrapping speed, and this is the covering speed as well. You can make all the adjustments from P1 to P8 here. And then here, lastly, we have the alarm record for this machine. So we move on to the parameters first. And then you can see they are all off. Full open, they are on right now. So how do we start it on? We click on running. Now the machine is running. The 8 heads are all running at the moment. The 8 heads are all running at the moment. Now, moving on, let's start from here. First of all, this machine consists of an alum pallet, or the aluminum pallet, which is durable and it has a high temperature resistance. Apart from that, there's a foot patch here. There's a foot pad here. So, for example, you want to place a fabric or something on the pallet, on the table, you can step on the foot pad in order to have the placement correctly. Now, watch. It's going to stop. So instead of coming to the screen to click on pause or going there, we can just use the foot pad to control that pace. So you lift up your legs and then it moves. It is very easy to use. Moving on, this machine has 8 heads. Since it's an 8-color, 18-station, it has 8 heads. Now this is the first head of this machine. Here we have an operating panel. Each head has an operating panel, or an individual control panel, as you would call it. This is the individual control panel here. And then apart from this panel, we have the micro registration on every individual head. This is the micro registration adjustment right here. Then we have a button here, which we'll be clicking on shortly. We have a button here to lift up the heads. But before that, we have to pause this machine. Now, this is the pause button right here. Now, the machine has been paused. Now, to lift up this head, maybe here you want to make adjustments on your screen, or you want to clean the screen, or maybe have a tape on the screen for your registration. You can click on this button to lift up the head. Make your adjustments here, or clean your screen, or do whatever you want to do with the screen here, and then return it back to the way it was by clicking the button or by pressing the button. There is also something else here, which is the clamp, the screen clamp, which is the screen clamp here. This handle right here is a bit far from me. So here we push it in for the clamp. You see there's an adjustment here it loosens up the clamp, and then if you push it back, you can see it. So that is the function of that handle. Then here we have the squash carriage or the cylinder. This is the squash carriage. This is where you have your squash under here. And here, this is a safety, for safety measures. This one right here. Apart from that, each head has an operating panel. Like I said, this is one. We have 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have 8 heads and 8 operating panels on this machine. The pallet size for this one is quite big because the customer requested for a bigger size. This is 60 by 90 cm. The pallet size, that is the table size for this one, is 60 by 90 cm at the moment. And then the frame size over there is 65 by 1 meters. The frame size is 65 by 1 meters. There is something else on this machine, which are the servo motors. Now, this machine has a general servo motor of 2.3 kilowatts. It has a general servo over there, a general servo motor of 2.3 kilowatts, and an individual servo motor on every head, which is 400 watts. This is the individual servo motor right here. It is on every head, and they are 400 watts each. Individual servo motors on every head. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. For the 8 heads, we have 8 individual servo motors. So this is the 8-color 18 station, and it is about 7 meters, and the weight is 3,600 kg for this 8-color 18 station. The weight is 3,600 kg. These are all for protective measures, safety measures. This as well. This as well. So this is the machine, guys. You're free to ask your questions, make your inquiries. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope I've made a proper introduction. Thank you and bye-bye.